And we're back with another killer episode, team. Heading offshore to hunt big yellowtail kingfish, jumping into some crazy unexpected workups, fighting off big bronze whaler sharks to bring home the bacon, and ending the day with a killer stray line session. You don't want to miss this one. Let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Chase and Gather. Thank you so much for the view. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Really appreciate it. We're trying to get that good stuff out there for you guys. So in this instance, what we can see that we were leaving Omaha, and across the crossing, we came across this like vibrant electric blue water. Like honestly, it looked like it was like a different color blue. It had this like electricness to it. It was honestly insane. Some of the bluest water I've ever seen. And we saw a big fin, which we thought was a small great white shark. So we took the boat and we're trying to like, as it's going one way, trying to go the other way, and then put the camera in the water and try and get some footage for you guys. But to no avail. Don't know what was happening with this shark this morning. Maybe he didn't brush his teeth. Maybe he didn't do his hair. Man, no. Definitely not, but he was really camera shy, really hard to get some footage of him, but we did our best. This day turned into an absolute cranker of a day, so stay tuned. There's some crazy action coming up, kingfish footage. The sharks in this day was something else. Big kudos to Mike at Chase and Gather, doing well on fending off, so stay tuned to see how that goes about. And the action is on the way.
Okay, team, well, we've made it out to the offshore island.
60 k's offshore, team.
So we're here, but it was a bit of a bounce. The sea conditions are a little bit sloppy, so we're out here straight on to some workups. So yeah, we've got all of the gear. We've got some rods, spears, and we'll see what we can find today. Auto team just getting geared up to get in. As we said before, it's a little bit of swell, a little bit of rock and roll today, but we've got some blue water out here, amazingly clean. A couple of guys over here just landed a kingy on dock. Yeah, we're going to get in and have a go. There's some workups not far from here around the point, so we'll find some action and we'll show you guys what we see.
Kia ora team, and we're back again. This is a perfect example of something I wanted to speak about for a long time, and it's to do with shooting position before you pull the trigger. I like to call it the kick push through method. It's what I like to do. As you can see, moving forward, before I pull the trigger, I always like to give myself a bit of forward momentum to keep myself as parallel and horizontal in the water as possible, as streamlined and as straight as possible, everything facing behind my spear. So I know when I pull the trigger, everything is straight. And I always envision myself pushing the spear through my target, looking down my gun and aiming correctly and allowing the fish to swim onto my gun before I pull the trigger. Here we can see my feet are presented wide, and I start to close them. I normally do this little flutter kick or a little breaststroke kick, pushing myself forward. And clearly you can see I push myself forward and propel towards the fish, as you can see, keeping my body language nice and straight before I pull that trigger. And as I pull that trigger, I always push the gun behind me and grab the shooting line if possible. Now, I know there's a lot of variables when it comes to shooting kingfish, and when it comes to shooting any big pelagic fish, there is a lot of variables out there. Depending on what setup you're diving with, are you diving with a gun on a belt reel, or are you diving with a breakaway rig, with the float line, there's a lot of things to take into contention here. When we dive with reel guns clipped to a belt reel. I've dived like that for years. I've shot many good fish like that. So what I like to do, as mentioned before, I always like to put the spear into the fish and push the gun behind me and get my hands on the shooting line as quick as possible to get that fish under control as quick as possible so I can have the best chance at landing that fish.
Yeah, you can pull it. Pull it's a good shot. It's like a biomass of kingfish. I've never seen so many kingies. Right, that was epic. A single one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw them down. They were milling it. It looked like a biomass. I thought, oh, so let me just sub down. And they were just chilling. Okay, so then they all turned. Oh, that's crazy.
A brief update, guys. So we've done one drift of this rock here, and yeah, it's popping off. We come across 3 sightings of kingies, and it was all on, absolutely. Now, we'll try and catch a red eye. good. Just had the update from Rudi. He's just seen a couple of big dogs. So we'll be on to them soon enough. Yeah, so update is done one drift dive off this rock and the water is super clean. It's 20 meters plus. It's also 20 degrees. In the water there on that first drift, we've seen 3 sightings of kingies on different occasions. There's shoals of kahawai, koheru, there's pink mau mau at the tail end, so often the pink mau mau will hang out in areas where there is less current. So more of a still water, that's a good way to identify where those pink mau mau are. And on the front side, or this live side, is generally where those bait fish are holding. So the koheru, the kahawai, and the trevally. The koheru are really lit up today as well, so understandably, because there's some kingies around and we're going to get some.
Boys, we're 2 minutes in the water, literally chucked the flasher down, flasher floated down to the depths 15 meters or so. Kingy just came onto the flasher. It's just crazy out there. We've got the current pushing this way onto this reef. We're diving this side of Maori Rock. Very good. This is where we get our big dogs on this front edge. We find it's the most productive. If you can see, we're on this side of Maori Rock. And then Maori Rock, the reef goes out like that, and we're diving this front corner. Very, very productive. That's normally on the pushing tide. If you're out here on the pushing tide, the current will flow inshore, and then on the outgoing tide, that side of that corner is really good. Also on this side of that, on that side of that reef, over that side, really, really good as well. But the most productive side we found is this corner. So fish is going to come in the bin really, really soon. Boys are on the flasher, water's 15 to 20 meter viz. You know, what do you expect for summer? It's beautiful out here, whānau. Chehoo!
was a lovely one coming on the flasher. You guys will see the top down shot. That's just cruising above it. Sure. He didn't kick into gear until I got him to the surface, and then he started boosting. Yes. Another one on the deck. When I got him to the surface, bro, he put it into second gear, eh? Woo-hoo! Yeah, bro. Hey, that's a really good fit. Get into that, bro, mate. That's a really good fit. Made a hell of a mess. Sorry, bro. No sharks this time.
Busy jagging some trevs and the big blue coeys for the stray line session that's coming next. Check this out.
We've got to get some bait, for the stray line. We come out with no bait, so we've got to get some from the wild.
Looks like it's going popping off over there. Dolphin thing.
Wow.
Big dolphins, wow. Coming in hot. Look at them. Big dolphins. There go all the workups and the kingies. They're all gone. Literally everything gone.
Wow. They were peeling out of the water, eh?
Yeah, they were hammered down. it's a crazy story. Like Mike just poked that bronze whaler off my fish, and then obviously the vibration from that shark panicking and swimming away brought in maybe 6 other bronze whalers. And if you keep watching the footage, they literally just start circling Mike. In all my years of diving, this is one of the heaviest videos I've seen in a while. And they were swimming on the surface and just kept coming at it. Everywhere he looked, they just kept approaching. And thank goodness for Mike's experience in this situation, that he could have the presence of mind just to keep aware of his surroundings. But the man was visibly shaken when he came back to the boat. It was quite an incident. I had to quickly jump back in the water with another gun to try and help him. After having a chat, he said these are one of the moments that he will always remember as potentially being in danger. It's a big reality when spearfishing. We are amongst sharks, we're in their environment. There's nothing we can do about it. But in these scenarios, you've got to stay calm. Keep aware of your surroundings and keep your spear gun out in front of you. Do not panic, do not thrash around, because these sharks are very heightened and they are looking to pounce at a moment's notice.
Oh,
You okay, mate?
yeah, bro. Yeah.
That got carried.
See those sharks at the end there? Chasing us here.
The tooth.
Where are they?
Oh, well, you guys will see the absolute scenes that just unfolded there. We've just spotted these two beautiful fat kingies. There was absolute carnage down there. There was a workup getting smashed here. Something underneath them. This is where you get your top water, bro. Well, that was... Eh?
That was incredible. Getting chased to the boat by two big bronzies, as you saw. I had the thing rolling the whole time.
Bit of chaos.
Every time you kick your fins, they just want to come after you.
They were keen on it, eh?
Yeah, that's all big dogs there, bro.
Check
Yeah,
these.
some biggies.
Those are some fat kingies. fat kingies. So yeah, the blue water, 20-degree water and 20-meter viz. It's just absolutely popping off out here today. So yeah, nice to get some kingies on board. Epic start to the day.
Not even 10 o'clock. Wow, look behind you, bro.
Look at that.
Surely.
Was again. Oh, dropped it, third one.
That's crazy.
Yep. We're on, Sione. We've got fish on. This could be lunch. Wow!
This is why we come out here, team. Absolute scenes.
When did I go backwards? Oh! How's that bait for later? Oh! You won't find a better bait than that. Check that for a little workup shoaling. Oh! Add it to the bomb. Chuck it in the micro. Tanker? Oh, look at this. Look behind you. That's insane!
Surely we drift through that.
Mate, no wonder on the road, what? It almost be worth rolling some lures out. Look at that workout over there. Trolling lures, I reckon, up and down the length of there, eh? I reckon you'd be.
Nah. Surely another drift though.
gut of the whole commotion. Started the float line just freestyling away from the videos and rompies. And turn around and it's gone. The gun's gone. No floats. And spent the last 25 minutes looking for the gun, and as we give up, we see on the horizon this beautiful, glistening orange float with the man's gun. Oh my God. That's how strong the current is, team. That's at least, oh, there he is, 2 to 3 kilometers in the space of 20 minutes. Don't underestimate the ocean, team. Probably need to give it a kiss or something, don't you? Eh? Wow. It's time for a swim, Fano. Is it the actual 20 degrees?
Bro, how awesome was the dolphin footage?
Oh, we'll cut to that now.
How cool was that? Like, holy crap.
Highlight of my day.
Blessed in God's creation, bro.
That's the one?
What is there a lot to complain about?
The food helps a lot, bro. You just hang out there, have some hang time. Yeah, because there were no sharks last time, eh? No sharks last time, but this time you guys will see the footage. Maybe we'll sharks this time.
Cut the lures out.
Maybe have like a slow trawl and a second coffee. Something like that, eh? Rudi and I are just going to get prepped for a lunchtime session. We've got a couple of koe's, and some trebs as well. So, no shortage. Look at the state of this massive barrel. Mate, that was called a penny koe. Oh, lovely. We've also got some venison sausage as well. Yeah, some extras there. It's going to be on.
You bringing lemon?
Not a bad scene. Lemon.
You did bring lemon.
Brought the lemon. Next time, comes out with the It's in the middle of the lunch prep sesh, so Rudi's prepping up the kohiru, And we've also just been smashing some of this biltong to keep us going in the meantime. Such a soft flesh, eh? So soft. Yeah. Got the belly on the boil. Got the coffees underway. And the trev. Got round 2 here. December, chasing gather venison sausage in that pan.
In typical Moats fashion, it goes from 0 to 100. Mike's there, I'm there, that's there, always. Because I always when there's a cook up. Oh no!
Here he comes. He's coming home. People's fish. Like a Hawaii.
Beautiful bow, eh? Goodbye. Snapper flapper. No? You got the snapper?
The snapper thing.
Oh, nice snapper. Oh. Hey, didn't even know you had it, mate.
Oh, that was on the kohiru. The kohiru here.
Very nice snapper.
That's the one.
That one's for you, bro. That's gonna go on now.
On.
Huh?
Sione's on. Oh, nice, bro. Nice fish. Get it chucking it on the bottom. Oh. Oh. They're spotting them from the surface and pitching a slowly drifting bait.
again. The Avenger 6000. What a setup. What a setup. Doing the business. So you want to come one motion. Whoop. Hey, you said that last time.
Righto, wow. It has been a day. A day of everything, eh? Kingfish, trebs, snaps, dolphins.
Dolphins.
Hey,
The dolphins.
how are those dolphins, bro?
What? That was the highlight, ain't
The dolphins were crazy,
I
mate.
got really scared.
They were big though, bro.
Well, they all came at me at once, and I was like, telling the boat, I was like, stay close to me! Stay close, stay close! Yeah, actual. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Crystal clean blue water. Maybe there were like 10 to 15 big bottlenose dolphins. Some 250 kilo size ones, big ones. Amazing.
We're just about to punch our way back across to base now, so we've got about an hour and a half steam back to the ramp. It's 5:30 p.m. now, so we'll get back there around 7, and yeah, we'll sort things out from there. So, choo-hoo.